A San Diego migrant shelter shutting its doors after receiving no migrants since President Trump's inauguration. National Border Patrol Council President Paul Perez will be here on that in just moments. But first, let's get the news from Bill Malugin. He is live out of Los Angeles for us. So, Bill, how many migrants had come to this NGO recently?
Sandra, believe it or not, literally zero. This NGO says not a single migrant has come to their shelter since President Trump took office. That shelter is now closing down and laying off 115 employees, and Trump has officially cut off their FEMA funding.
Isn't it amazing the things you can do when you just put forth a little bit of effort? I know a lot of people watching this video may disagree. I know you have a lot of bleeding heart liberals that just want to let everybody into this country. Let them all in. I'm sorry. From being in the Marine Corps and being a cop, people need to be vetted. I don't want people in this country that should not be here. A lot of people hate America, and I can't even imagine what they allowed in here with the millions of people during Biden's administration. I love seeing this.
Name it, they offered it. FEMA records show they had been allocated $22 million last year, but the NGO says they've never received any of that money. Jewish Family Service San Diego points the finger at President Trump, saying in part, quote, with migrants no longer able to use the CBP-1 application, the shelter has not received new families and individuals released from short-term federal custody.
Who is really sad about this? I'm not. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's about friggin' time.
Recent changes in federal funding and policy, the shelter services will be paused until there's a better understanding of future community needs. Now, the Trump White House is reacting, telling Fox News, quote, promises made, promises kept. President Donald Trump ended the app that facilitated the movement of illegal immigrants into our country. Let's hope these empty shelters are now used to take care of Americans in need. One San Diego County supervisor says the Biden administration released over 150,000 illegal aliens onto San Diego County streets just last year alone. That's Republican Jim Desmond, and he tells Fox he's happy to see the border now effectively closed with no more migrants going to that shelter.
I don't know about you guys, but just the numbers tick me off.
Glad that this problem no longer exists. I'm glad that moving forward, this is not going to be a drain on the federal government, and maybe the federal government can start giving back to Americans as opposed to people who came across illegally.
And Supervisor Desmond tells us the number of smuggling boats landing on San Diego County shores has also plummeted since Trump took office.
Like I said a moment ago, y'all, it's amazing what you can do when your hands aren't tied. All Biden did, because he was in power, was tie the hands of good people that wanted to go out and do their job. I guarantee if you were to poll 8, maybe even 9 out of 10 Americans, the majority of them think we should have secure borders. Because think about it. Think about all the people that died in every terrorist attack that's happened on this nation. How many of those people knew somebody? How many of those people, they were family members? I wouldn't want something like that to happen to one of my family members. Now, you got enough crazy folks that live in this country already that are citizens, but why bring in more? It doesn't make any sense. I love you guys. I'll check you on the next one. Later.